Ladies.
I see both of you. Now I'm not vertical. I'm horizontal and you guys are
You're
vertical.
perfect, darling. And you guys did it. We're live. Can you believe it?
We're good.
Yes.
Hello,
you should
world.
see my get up here.
Hello, world. Welcome to the Women of Remax show, aka
the unnamed Women of Remax show.
Right.
Should we officially do? I love the Guns N' Roses T-shirt.
Welcome to the Women of Remax show.
Sorry, I was checking the Facebook to make sure that we were all live and that we're all here.
Are we good? We're all live.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I have like so many devices running right now. It's ridiculous. This is my work from home today outfit. I got dressed up for everybody.
Well, it beats the robe I was wearing all day the other day. So you're looking good, darling.
Oh, thanks. I'm going to go from my phone and share to my personal page. And I think we should all do that.
Perfect.
All right.
So, and what we can do is we can also monitor like whoever's like checking it out and whatnot. And then we can like answer questions, all that good stuff. But I think while you're doing that, Kins, I think we should each introduce ourselves. So
we could totally introduce ourselves.
Right? Like I know we know each other, but maybe the world wants to know who we are and what the heck we're doing here, right?
Right. And then we could kind of talk about what we did today.
I love it.
No. So we're just going to throw out all our secrets.
Dang.
Right? And we might even have a conversation about pants.
Wait, should we leave that for episode number 2, maybe? I don't know.
Should we let's drag it out?
Right.
Okay, where are we sharing this from? The Alexa page?
Yeah, I shared it from the Alexa tab, Kinsey, we need a name for our show page. And I shared it to my personal page.
Perfect. Okay. Right now.
Yeah. So you can, I don't know what devices you're all on right now. I'm on my laptop and I'm also on my phone. So I can, if we have any questions.
I've got the phone. I'm on the phone on this, and then I've got my tablet open so I can text you, and then I've got the computer.
Yeah, like this is technology gone wild.
You guys, this is like the tech on the tech on the tech. And we already have 11 shares and 600 people reached.
Right.
All right. So let's, and I haven't even done anything yet because I can't do two things at once.
We haven't, which is freaking hysterical. So let's do some little introductions. Let's start with Miss Alexa. Miss Alexa, who are you? Where are you from?
So my name's Alexa Caballo Hughes, and I'm actually reporting to you from Connecticut. And believe it or not, I'm in the CTR, Connecticut Association of Realtors office, the office of the CEO. Because I just came from a meeting on the 5th floor and I was like, please, I need SOS space right now because I have to go live like in 5 minutes. So they hooked me up. But anyways, I'm from Central Connecticut. I work most corners of Connecticut and I've been in the business for about 6.5 years now, 6.5 glorious years. I started off, I was fresh out of college, went to UConn, and let's just start off by saying I had a really shitty car. I was 22 years old. And here I was trying to list and sell homes. But you know what? People saw that I cared, right? And I said, if I don't know the answer, I'll get it to you. And I'm going to take care of you like I would my own. And here we are 6.5 years later. I built myself a career that I absolutely love. And now I'm friends with you ladies. And it's just gone better and better.
Awesome.
Cheers. Did we just cheer?
We just cheers. Who has coffee? We all have coffee.
I have coffee and I have water.
Coffee. Oh my gosh, look, I am exactly the same.
Guys, I need a coffee. Wait, there's a coffee cup.
Oh, you found some coffee. Okay, so I'm Kinsey Liegles. I started in real estate in the year 2000. So I know I look really young for being in real estate that long. And I have been a licensed realtor for 15 years. Happy 15-year anniversary to me. And I've been a licensed broker and the broker and owner of Remax Dream in Fort Myers, Florida for the past 4 years. I had graduated college with a fashion design degree and realized I had a really expensive taste in clothing, but I couldn't pay for it. And then I had $100,000 worth of student loans that I also couldn't pay for. So I was like, what is the most expensive thing you can sell to make the most commission possible? And that's kind of how I ended up in real estate. I came from a real estate family, and I decided that I wanted to sell houses. And then I realized how much I love people and that I like helping people list homes, sell homes, buy homes. And then I realized that I also love other realtors like you girls. And I decided that it was my turn to open my own office and be a broker. And now I am there to love and support my agents also.
Love it.
That's a little bit about me. Tabitha, take it over.
Well, I just love that I heard that story for like the first time.
Me too. I'm like,
yeah.
I think you might have heard it once in Vegas, but what happens in Vegas?
I probably, yeah. So I'm Ohio. Oh, or Tabitha. We well with Remax.
Ohio.
Ohio. Is my Cleveland backwards on the screen, or is it right?
I have no clue.
So it's backwards. All right. It doesn't even matter. So I have been licensed for 15 years, and I got into this business because I had 3 sucky agents. And I said, if they can do this and I can care about it, I can blow them away. So I pretty much got into it after I bought my first house, and I was doing commercial real estate plus commercial maintenance management plus commercial accounts management for a women's retail clothing store. I'm like, okay, for 80 hours a week and I'm busting my butt making like $35,000 a year, I can do this. So somebody got me into it. One of the managers, the commercial managers, the real estate manager, he's like, you should do this. I said, I don't want to do sales. I'm not a salesperson. He's like, it's not sales. And it isn't sales, it's counseling, I think. So I kind of found my niche. Yeah. It is therapy. It is definitely therapy. Not therapeutic to the realtor, but it's definitely therapy. So I got into it and started as a licensed personal assistant. And 2 months later, the person I was working for said, I can't afford you. Adios. Bye-bye. And like new mortgage, new baby. And, 3 weeks from Christmas, I'm like, I'm going to hustle this. I'm going to hustle.
Right.
And by 6 months later, I was Rookie of the Year for the biggest company over here.
Awesome.
So
in the game.
That's my start.
Now Tab is taking over Ohio.
When did you join Remax? Were you always with Remax, or did you just join?
I have always been with Remax. I left once and went to an independent brokerage. I actually, when the market took a dive, which Fort Myers, Cape Coral was really the hardest hit. And I woke up pregnant, and me and Brian, baby daddy, we were both realtors. And so he actually left Remax. He went to Keller Williams. I left Remax. I went to Cape Realty, an independent brokerage, and I was the broker's assistant, as well as being able to list and sell. So I had a salary through those really shitty years for about 2 years. And then I started selling, and I realized how much money that I was giving to the broker, being in a traditional office split. So I went back to my original office where I was kind of born and raised. And so, yeah, so I'm really, other than that short little time, I've only been with, in my 15 years, I've only been with 3 brokerages, Remax Realty Team, Cape Realty, and now my own brokerage, Remax Dream. So, yeah.
You're a lifer.
I am a lifer. Like, everything I own has hot air balloons on it, and everything I own says Dream. And I'm in the process of getting my hot air balloon license. Right? I'm gonna fly that bitch.
I'm going up first. Oh no, I'll go up second. Alexa, you want to go up first?
I'll go third.
Cool. You'll go through. Alexa doesn't want to try my first.
I have a question though. Can you take the hot air balloon and like pick up Tabitha in Ohio and then swing on up to Connecticut and we can like maybe like travel to R4 in the hot air balloon? That'd be an entrance.
It depends on the ways of the wind.
Can we just get a jet? We'll just paint hot air balloons on it.
I mean, like,
I like the idea of the jet with hot air balloons painted on it.
Yeah, I think that'll work. That's more time efficient.
Tabitha's luggage collection going to Las Vegas, and I don't think our hot air balloon could carry the weight of her shoes.
You're absolutely right. Like, not even just Tabitha's shoes. Like, right. I think that, yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Right. So then I guess we're working towards the jet. The jet is perfect.
Well, I think those are our goals. Working on the helicopter to land on top of my yacht. So,
I mean, we can make that work. I live on the line, you know.
Or you have a helo pad on top of your yacht?
There's going to be one, yes. Don't worry. I'll pick y'all up.
Don't worry. You
with a hot air balloon.
You can sprinkle glitter as you're over the ocean on everybody below as you're getting ready to land on the helicopter pad on the yacht.
So speaking of like helicopter pads and like jets and like boats, this is why we jive so well. And that's why I bring our people back to when we first met, because I mean, RE/MAX is global, right? And all of us believe in continuously educating ourselves. And we all found ourselves at the RE/MAX R4 International Conference. And it was like love at first sight. I'm telling you.
It was. We were in the lobby waiting to get a group of girls together to go see Tiesto. And we had to have so many girls to get into the club and to get 2 bottles of vodka for free. And that is how we met.
And that's
what happened?
That's exactly.
I don't remember anything.
Oh my God, Tab. I was literally on the airplane. It was the first time in my life. I was like, you know what? Let me like get up Wi-Fi on the airplane. I'm going to get my taxes out. I'm going to have some cocktails. Got my taxes done. I hop on the RE/MAX party posse and I see this girl, aka Broker Barbie, aka Kinsey, posting, who wants to go see Tiesto tonight? And I'm like, me. Fast forward, I don't know, 4 or 5 years later, you guys came to my wedding in Connecticut. I mean, it's like blessing ever. And
yeah, Tabitha flew in after the hurricane to no power, no electricity. After I had my surgeries, she did my laundry. She organized my closet. She carried all my shit up and down the stairs. We went to Connecticut for Alexa's wedding. Tabitha and I were dates to the wedding. And I think it's really more about how it's really hard when you're in this business to get along with, not get along with people, but to find a group of people that you can actually connect with.
An understanding group of people.
And because we could be out at a nice dinner, the 3 of us, and someone's phone will ring, and it's not like we're going to give you a dirty look to take care of your clients. We're just going to be like, get that deal, get it.
Go sell that.
Right.
It's so true. And I think that's like really the goal of like us all coming together, is because we really all come from different areas of the US and we all have different backgrounds, but we all have such a passion for what we do and such a passion for servicing our clients and whatnot. And I think also just being able to create value, right? There's so much out there. Like we love to say like there's, HGTVs where everyone learns about real estate.
Right.
Our goal of this little show here, obviously we're entertaining, like, come on, let's be real. But
we're entertaining ourselves.
And we want to show people what the real life real estate is all about.
Yeah, it's not like HGTV.
It is
not at all. Like, and we could start with we could start with this morning with Alexa is doing this badass 360 virtual tour, Facebook Live, open house walkthrough. And I'm like, that is so freaking cool. And I need to learn how to do that. So what did she do? She sends me the link on what to buy to be able to do that. And then I get a picture of Tabitha and her pants split open. Next to me, and she's like, and I was like, you know what? We don't need pants to do our show. the other day when we were doing a dry run, Alexa
you'll
was
never
in her
know.
robe,
Yep.
swimming a gallon of water
It was a 2-liter bottle, okay?
straight out of the 2-liter
Sunday,
bottle.
Sunday. After all the showings, I was like, Sunday, Monday.
Right. And so, like, I'm working from home today. So, yeah, Renee Cobb just said, I'm really jamming on your Guns N' Roses t-shirt, Kinsey. So, yeah, like, this is my work clothes today. I've got on leggings. I haven't washed my hair. This is last night's mascara. And
This is
yeah,
real.
I put on pants and a clean t-shirt because I decided that I wasn't going to do the first show from the comfortable bed.
Well, you know what? Dreams
Right.
come true there too. But I appreciate
You come true in my bed.
I'm talking about when we were reading Gary Vee.
Oh yeah.
About.
Yeah, when you show up to stay at my house, there's a Gary Vee book on the nightstand, and I make sure to
crush it.
Extra cases of water for you. So
you know me.
And then we come
You're a
up
good
with
hostess.
crazy, you're
the hostess with the mostest.
I don't know, because Tabitha, you may be the hostess with the mostest because you stalk that hotel room at R4 like no other. Like
yeah.
In my life.
Like we live. Well, we're there for a week and a half.
I was there for 54 hours. Thank goodness.
You were there for 54 hours. I was there for a week and a half, and I had to cut my trip shorter.
Thank God the weather hit in Connecticut because I got to go home 2 days earlier. Thank goodness.
Yeah. So when I remember when we met.
Days in Vegas is lying.
Yeah. No, we don't need that long. No, when we met, it was like 1 or 2 nights before. I think you guys met before I met you, Kinsey, and then I met you, Alexa.
I met you in the lobby bar.
We did, but it was funny because you're like, come on out, and I don't know what was happening, but I went somewhere else.
Yeah, we had
the next night.
Facebook friends through one of the Remax referral groups, I believe, or the Party Posse Remax group. And so we had been kind of Facebooking back and forth. And then I walk in and I see this red hair. And I'm like, that's her. That's gotta be her. So
you came up to me.
And I think the Nathanson brothers were there. Sold by the Bros were there. David Searle was there.
Mm-hmm.
So we
shout out
together a pretty little badass group of people from around the country. And we've even got, our Canadian friends. We now have our friends from Italy.
Hawaii. Oh, you weren't there for the last night, but Kentucky, Hawaii.
Right.
Virginia.
And so our network is growing, which is awesome. And I can tell you the referral basis from even from one of us tagging each other in a post, knowing how well whatever client we give to each other or recommend that they're going to be taken care of. Absolutely. And they're going to have fun, because there's really nothing normal about this group of people.
Happy hump day, Victoria.
Oh, hey, sister. What's up, girlfriend?
Hey.
But you know what? That's what people love about us, is because we're not just going to hi. We're going to be real with you. We're going to tell you what we would want someone to tell us. You know what I mean? And just like what Tabitha said, we counsel people, we educate people, and we're real with them. We're going to tell them what we really think. And that's what people need. They need an advocate when they're looking to purchase a home. And going back to the real life real estate moments and how it's not all HGTV makes it seem to be. I think we should each share some of our craziest stories. I'm going to start with the time when I had a seller, right? This guy, oh my gosh, bless him. He was about to foreclose on his home. And of course, we don't talk names, right? I was able to get him a buyer, save him from foreclosing. And I said, all right, sir, all of your personal items need to be removed from the home prior to closing, prior to the walkthrough. And lo and behold, the buyer's walkthrough included about a 6 foot wide by 6 foot tall active bonfire in the backyard when he was burning all of his personal items. Okay. That's the stuff that we deal with. And you know what we had to do? The buyer was almost like, you know what, this is the last straw, I'm done. I called everyone I knew. I leaned into my referral network, all my Caballo connects, all my people that I work with. I was able to get Service Master Restore out there. They gave a quote to get rid of all the ashes and whatnot, clean all the grime out of the house. And you know what he said? He said, Alexa, there's one problem. I won't be able to clean up all the ashes because unfortunately some of it's still burning. So how's tomorrow? And we're able to make it happen. Happy buyer, happy seller, does not foreclose. Now, tell me, has anyone ever seen that on HGTV?
No.
No, we don't hear those stories.
You want to go next, or do you want to hear mine?
I want to hear yours.
You want to hear mine? Okay, so this is probably close to 12 years ago. I had a listing, and the owners of the house had teenage children. I had scheduled the showing with the parents. The kids were supposed to be at school, and the son was probably 15 years old. So I have my buyer with me, and because there was supposed to be no one home, I open the door with the lockbox. I walk into the home, and it seems like nobody is there. We go through the kitchen. We go into the master bedroom, and then I open one of the children's doors, and guess who's having sex?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Walked right in on the teenager, not only ditching school, but also having sex with his girlfriend. That happens.
So how did you handle that?
So what was the response?
I told him he had to call his mother.
Way to go.
Yeah, I was like, you need to call your mother. You need to tell her that you didn't go to school today. You need to tell her that you ditched class. And you need to make sure that she knows that you're having sex and you're using protection.
That was not on HGTV on Thursday.
Yeah, I think they may have edited out that clip.
Wow.
Yeah, that was not on HGTV.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I don't know why.
This is the real.
See, we need to redo that show.
We need to redo it. Who's going to have sex in my listing?
No.
Lord. That's what we
have the teenage.
No, we need to redo that show with the real 100 houses that we show, the naked people in bed. Yours, I had one. I showed this big burly guy, one of my motorcycle riding friends, a house, and we're real good friends. No shame there. But I have never seen him turn bright red. He was so embarrassed. So we go into this house. It's probably owned by some 90-year-old man. His son is about 60, and he's back home. He's a boomerang kid, and he's in the basement, sprawled out naked, sleeping. And I went downstairs, flipped the light on, and it's right, like 2-3 feet right there. And I turned around, like protecting my big, like 6'5" client, like, you don't need to see this. And he was so red. The guy never woke up. I'm just like, I think the showing's done. I'm pretty sure that we're done with this one. We have some stories.
Right. It's like when you walk into the house, and can't they just hide their pot?
No, when it hits you at the door.
Right. And you walk in, and all of a sudden you're so stoned.
Just from contact high, right?
Just from contact high. No, we don't smoke their pot.
No. On the inclusion,
it's unethical.
Writer, not
it's
included.
Unethical to smoke their pot.
No, we don't.
Okay, this is where I'm going to insert our disclaimer.
Oh, insert disclaimer here.
Insert disclaimer. The views and opinions of the 3 chicks that you see do not necessarily reflect the opinions of RE/MAX International or its associates or its affiliates or family members or any of our 4.
Yes. Disclaim.
We are disclaimed.
Right.
Just like in real life. These opinions may not be.
We should have little shirts made with our disclaimer on them.
I love that. We're going to need a whole slew of disclaimers.
I know. There's going to be a lot of fucking disclaimers needing
A
disclaimed.
lot of fucking blurb.
Yeah, we're going to be bleeped, the bleep
Bleep.
out.
Can we do that?
Well, we did it.
Can we make that happen?
Oh, you just made that happen. Good work, Lexa.
Yes. Look how good we are. We can even do emojis. Like if there's a request,
I love it.
just let
That's
us know.
perfect.
I love it. It's
Yep.
awesome. So coming up on our future episodes, we're going to have some guests that we're going to have join us.
Mhm.
Exciting.
Yeah. So I think we're probably, and okay. So we've got Maria. She said, what names have been suggested so far? I don't know what names have been suggested. I didn't.
Oh, I think Lee, was it
Yeah,
Lee
Lee
Garland
Garland.
had something?
Had some names.
Yeah, that was good, Lee.
I don't know what it
That's
was, but something about hot.
I
Was it hot what?
don't know. I thought
Come up with our name. Yeah, we need a name for our show.
We do. So what do you say? Like maybe like people, we can have everyone comment on the thread and say what they think we should be. I mean, you should see the graphic that Tabitha had done up for us. We're like the Charlie's Angels of Remax, you know?
We are.
the Remax Angels.
Right? Remax Angels. That's pretty.
I don't know. We're gonna have to check our franchise agreements and see if that's allowed.
Yeah, I don't know. We may have to like really attorney this up real good.
Right. So Maria's saying, what's the premise of the show? So the premise of the show is pretty much, this is not HGTV. This is the real life real estate. Like this is what really happens. Like Tabitha split her pants open this morning. I put
Cleaning
pants on
a client's house so I can take
I'm working
photos.
from home today.
We go above and beyond. I swear.
Yeah.
Who is our target audience? Maria wants to know. Everyone that wants to know what real estate is really about. So you can ask questions, non-state specific, because we are located all over the country. I'm in Florida, Alexa's Connecticut, Tabitha's in Ohio. So our target audience would be anyone that has real estate questions, anyone that has some entertaining real estate stories, if they'd like to be
Anybody
on
wants
our
to share.
show. And, you know, we do a lot of sharing. So everything that we learn, we share with each other to help each other grow each other's businesses. So the Real Housewives of Real Estate.
There you go.
Actually, Maria, I'm liking it.
My goodness gracious.
What did I say yesterday? I like that one though.
Yeah.
But we're not all. I said sister wives.
Yeah, you said the sister wives, which I think that looks a little too much like we're all sleeping with the same man.
Yeah,
I think so too. That's what I was told.
Right.
But we're still thinking about it. But I like that, Maria.
Yeah, I like
And
the
I think
real estate. That's good.
That is cool.
That is.
This is
Because we have Alexa who just got married and is, in the process of getting ready to have a baby. We have Tabitha, has an older teenager. I have a 9-year-old son. We've got married, single. Hey. And so we are kind of housewifey.
I would say we're pretty housewifey. I would say that's pretty accurate.
Right? There are mornings that
I think so. We synergize
before I go to the office. Does that make me a housewife?
What did you just say? Did you say
I said there are mornings that I put food in a crock pot and I come home and dinner's made.
I thought you were going to say
efficient housewife right there.
Like a maid's outfit. Okay.
Right.
But no, this is so great. And I feel like this gives people an opportunity to hear from like awesome agents, because I think you guys are awesome, from different markets, right? Even other agents have questions like, what would you do in this scenario? Or consumers that are just like, you know what? Believe it or not, half of my market's moving to Florida. So it's a great opportunity to kind of talk about, what's available in Florida and, what's going on in Ohio. We can even share a little bit more about our market. So I feel like we're going to be able to talk about this so much, but we really want this to be all about what everyone wants to learn about, right? Keeping it real with real estate,
Yeah. And also moving forward with technology, we're pretty on the up and up And I'd say we're a little further forward thinking than just your average realtor or broker. From what we do as far as our marketing efforts, rarely are you going to see a listing that has 5 cell phone pictures. We know how to target certain audiences by posting certain ways. So we're going to share our knowledge with you, and what you want to do with that knowledge, it's up to you, because I know that on average, only 1% of people that only about 1% actually follow through with the education and the learning that they actually receive. So we're going to just give you all of our secrets.
I love it. And
Yeah.
you know, we're going to just continue to make our connections beyond, right? Throughout
Right.
the United States and globally, as you mentioned. And you know what? That's what it's all about, right? Because you just never know where someone's going to come from. What's going on? What is going
What's
on?
that?
Okay, who's getting introduced?
What's that? No, I just, a little Starbucks delivery.
Nice.
I didn't get the
I
memo.
don't know where that came from.
It just
Isn't it? It's magically amazing.
it's just out of thin air.
When
Thanks.
a Starbucks just shows up out of thin air during your broadcast.
That takes the cake.
Does that take the cake?
That takes the
Because
cake.
I'm like,
Thank you, whoever that was.
Yeah. Hey, you can find me. I'm in Connecticut.
thank you for the venti iced caramel macchiato with the extra espresso. I'm going to be ready to rock the rest of today.
Yes, you
Got a
are.
bunch of phone calls to knock out, a bunch of follow-up to do.
Yeah. Speaking of, we should probably, it's already 12:36. What I'm doing next, I'm going to apps with my association. I'm going to be presenting on some of the top apps in the business. What do you guys have going on?
Listing presentation, showings, and then going to the Pink concert tonight.
Ooh, girlfriend, work hard, play hard. Is that not our theme?
Work hard, play harder.
Absolutely. So I have follow-up. I have some agents that I met last night at my networking mixer that are really interested in joining our office. I met a wonderful commercial lender, and her husband is a commercial real estate broker, and he's currently working out of another office. So we have a little phone call set up later. And then I have some virtual tour pictures to get scheduled on a new listing that I have coming in. I've got to look at my CRM, because that's what really tells me what to do every day.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, go through that, probably knock out somewhere between 25 and 60 phone calls this afternoon. I've got three or four thank you cards to send. It's just average stuff that I can do in my leggings and my GNR t-shirt.
I love it.
Exactly.
That's what it's
And
all
Maria said that she
Starbucks
is.
delivery.
I need some coffee right now.
All right,
Do you?
Lex and Kim.
I'm double.
So Maria said that she wants. You want to be a part of the show, Maria? You want to share your
Yeah, we'll have
with us? You
Maria
want to come
on the
show
show.
in 2 weeks?
That she's happy to share what she's learned in her 15 years with Remax as well. And she's our Latina connection from San Diego. She wants to know what CRM I use. I use Boomtown. And we could go through. I think that would be a great topic of conversation also, because all three of us have different CRMs.
Absolutely.
So we can put
that
that on an upcoming show.
Well, we'll jot that down.
So next show is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, next show is going to be in 2 weeks.
2 Wednesdays from now.
Yeah.
April 11th.
And should we have Maria? Can we have Maria on the show?
Maria,
hey, Maria, do you want to be on the show? 2 weeks, Wednesday at noon?
Love it.
Eastern.
Eastern.
So noon at Eastern is what time for Maria? 8?
That's like way early in the morning. Yeah. 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., I think. 8 or 9 a.m.
I think it's 8 a.m.
Yes,
you down?
Maria, we are using Be Live.
Yes, we are. It's pretty sweet too.
Yeah,
So she's in. So we have
Perfect.
Maria.
Yeah, so next week we have guest star Maria, Y Peña
Can I try to
Morales.
say it, Maria?
Yeah,
Penny Morales.
yes.
Pina Morales.
It's going to be good. She says
Morales.
Wednesday morning works for her. So we're going to have every corner of the country.
I'm so
So
excited.
that's going to be good. And
I love it.
yeah, I love it. I love it. It's going to be good. And we'll get a topic of conversation going on.
Let's
and
talk CRMs next two
CRM.
2 weeks.
Are we talking CRMs?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not? And you know what? If someone else wants to message us, they can either add in the comments what they want to hear about, or they can privately message us on our new page if it's like a confidential question. So then we can like answer for them and all that good stuff.
Yep.
That's perfect.
And if you have an idea for a name.
Yes.
Well, I think the name that's winning right now is the Real Housewives of Real Estate.
Yeah, that is pretty.
So we should probably create a poll.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Let's create a poll, and then we'll announce the poll results
next time
in 2 weeks with the new name.
Love it.
And then
RHORE.
What's that?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I have to write this out and make sure it doesn't spell out anything terrible.
RHRE.
Housewives of RE. That says whore.
Well, there we go.
We cannot end on that note.
So we're going to be
broadcast right now. Like, can we? It's been nice knowing you. Our first and last episode ever. We're getting shut down by Remax.
Yes, that's great.
Another disclaimer.
Well, no, because actually we have Jeff Lipman that owns Remax House of Real Estate in Fort Lauderdale, and Jeff's his Instagram handle is Remax Whore.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
And he is an awesome broker. He has 2 offices. I think he's getting ready to have another office that he's acquiring. And you know what? We should have Jeff on the show also, because what he does for his agents is pretty freaking amazing also.
Love it.
Yeah.
You guys, this is going to be the best thing ever. And I'm just the worst case scenario, I get to see you guys every 2 weeks. Best case scenario, we're already creating such great value, and it's just going to be so amazing. So pumped.
Right. Perfect.
Could we cheers to that and sign off?
Yeah, absolutely. So cheers to, and we'll do a poll here shortly. Am I double cheersing? Am I cheersing myself with all my coffees?
Tons of cheers.
Boom.
Boom. Love you, lady.
I love you too.
Yes, Bob.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
See you soon.